Morning everybody. So I worked fairly late last night turning the room model into what you would call an as-built drawing of what we have. Basically measuring, now we have something known and accurate in the room, I could measure off key points and get this complicated shape here a little bit more accurate than we had it previously. So this is now a very accurate representation of what we have in the room. You'll see for yourselves that we're clashing with clothes here, and we're sort of almost touching the clothes here, probably 200 or 300 millimeters, something like that. So I've then looked at other ways we might change what we have, or how we might have done this differently. By using, I think Veronica's aim, from what Julian has told me, was to have the billy units centered on the window bays. So if we did this very exactly, we would have to have bespoke units in the middle. The disadvantage of this is there is no access to the radiators, there is no access to the window locks. It's a very, very bad idea in my opinion. If you have any problems with these radiators, you get a broken window, you get a lock damage, you can't close the lock, you get an alarm problem. You're not going to be able to get past this and get in here and sort any of those problems out, particularly here. You're cool, I think it's a terrible idea. It can be dismantled. I haven't shown that the bespoke parts we'd need to bridge it all together. If you really wanted to save money, you could do without those, but I wouldn't recommend it. The cost of changing what you've got and putting these bespoke units in the middle here would be roughly £4,600. and this design gives you 3% less storage than you currently have, so you'll be spending about £4,500 to reduce the storage volume by 3%. Next design. This uses the slim billy bookcases in the middle, so it takes these units off the centre line of the windows, so it's not particularly that much different from what you've got already. The sort of outside presentation, it's slightly smaller, so you're not touching the clothes here and you've got more distance here, so you've got some access to the radiators and windows, probably marginally better than what you've got now. No real access to the back because you can't get past that point there. In the current design, let's just look at that point, you can reach through there, and someone smaller than me could actually probably step through there. Let's go back to C4 using reduced billy bookcases here. This is 8% smaller than what you currently have, and it would cost somewhere between 3,600 and, hard to say, maybe 3,000, 2,000, depending on whether you have these bridging parts over the top like the current design has. I think that's really all I can say. Just looking forward to having your thoughts.